This is the VAR Room on Westman Studios. We are back again to talk football, and our attention on this episode has to do with the European clubs in the Club World Cup. I've got my guys in the studio to do the discussions with me. My name is Cephas. I have Kwabna here. Kwabna, what's up?
Charlie, Ade.
You make cool.
I'm a cool.
Richie?
Psycho.
Hey, Charlie, you see Richie inside? No?
Psycho.
Give me the psycho again. Anyways, guys, we want to focus on the European clubs going into the Club World Cup. And we know the issues that have surrounded the Club World Cup. The European clubs, for instance, had completed their league season. Yeah. And so this is the period they should have, taken some rest before preseason will resume. And they've zoomed straight into the Club World Cup. And there's been a whole lot of issues, from weather conditions to pitch issues to the timing of the tournament. Kwabna, talk to me about the weather condition. For starters, look, we saw Chelsea versus Benfica, and the game had to be halted for almost 2 good hours. Yeah. How does this affect players?
Hey, Charlie, boy, about Saturday and Sunday. Charlie,
which are born here started Saturday near end Sunday.
Yeah, started Saturday 8 p.m. GMT. And then ended Sunday around 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Almost 1 a.m.
But Charlie, the weather is really a big thing right now. FIFA are really thinking a lot. But another advantage they have is that at the same time they are playing the CONCACAF Gold Cup, also in US. Yeah. So some of the stadiums that they are playing the CONCACAF Gold Cup are different from some of the stadiums that they are playing the Club World Cup. Yeah. So maybe someone will say, maybe that could also be that those are the other side. The weather is not really affecting them so well that they have to really pause the game for some time. But it's not looking good, because for about 6 to 7 games being paused because of weather conditions and things, it's so bad. Me, I even feel like, fine, Obibaka say, the safety of the players are more important. But yesterday's game, especially, Chelsea against Benfica, it was only 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was sure saying 5 minutes, even more 5 minutes.
Just one thunder strike.
Okay.
I don't know if you sound very harder.
No, but it's something that has been laid down. I think if they get a signal, 10 miles in radius away from the stadium, immediately an action must be taken. So probably that was why they have to call
then why that they happen for Ghana? If you rain fall, thunder go crowd, like things where they happen for but still, the legends they inside the ball.
But that's the part.
Obroni. Yeah, we. I don't know say before away they run through you or what. Yeah, they encounter you.
But as I was saying, with the weather thing, I just feel like it's something that FIFA will be really thinking about it, because next year, the same period, we'll be having the World Cup.
Sure.
And if this thing is to be happening now, they'll be asking themselves, if this thing also happens during the World Cup, there's some way. Yesterday, you could see Maresca. Maresca said something yesterday. Maresca was like, when the game paused, he was trying to talk to the players to calm them down to get into the game. But I say, all of a sudden, he saw Kopama leaving. He saw some of the people calling their family relatives on phone. He said he can't do anything about it, which is true. Yeah. Because staying there, like a game that's every 5 minutes, now just room out for 2 hours. It's so difficult. So Charlie, this weather is really a big issue they have to really tackle.
And it's something FIFA will
because the World Cup is also going to be played in US.
Absolutely. Yeah. Which already the timing of this tournament has been an issue, especially for the European clubs. Look, Jurgen Klopp has come out to speak about the timing of the tournament. Even Rafinha at home, who is not part of the tournament. What's your take as far as the timing of this tournament is concerned?
You see, make we talk the truth in the Bab. Mm-hmm. Let's take this year to be next year.
Yeah.
It is this same period, everyone will be in USA playing for their national team.
Yeah.
So this time around, the only difference is the club side.
Yeah.
So I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't think Jurgen Klopp will make this statement if Liverpool is playing. I don't think Rafinha will tell Barcelona that he will not risk his holidays to play.
But he was saying that the players did not voice out. The players didn't come out to say that.
But listen, let's do this calculation. There've never been any summer without any football.
Major tournament.
Yes.
I agree. I agree.
Fine, you can talk about CAF being played in January, like early stage of the year. Let's put that one aside. CONCACAF, South America, Copa America, Euros, Nations League. Even Euro is playing 2 tournaments, Nations League and then Euros.
Yeah.
Then the Asian League, Asian Cup and so on.
That, yeah.
Then the what's the name? The World Cup, which everyone, almost all these players playing at the FIFA Club World Cup will be participating or will be representing their about 90 or 80% will be playing for their national team. Yeah. So I see nothing wrong with that.
So you feel
maybe the mentality of having the problem for this tournament be what be the name? Being played at the club side. I think that's the only difference. But I don't see anything wrong. Because this is the same period we'll be seeing them in Euros, you'll be seeing them in Copa America, you'll be seeing them in Club World Cup, what's the name? FIFA World Cup, Nations League, and so on.
I get you.
But yes.
But now do you share the same thing?
Yeah, but even with this tournament, there are advantages and disadvantages, all right? Sometimes I will side with club a bit. The disadvantage of this Club World Cup could be, one, we ended a long season. The players are playing the Club World Cup. After their season, they have to just go to August very soon for the new season to start.
Yeah.
And for football fans, we don't think about maybe they had a long season, they are tired though. We lose actually, we will bash you. Chamani wabon. Like where wabon. Like we
Chamani why then? Not Chamani nyeshi.
Oh, Abi wabon Real Madrid. Is Real Madrid not in the Club World Cup? Wabon.
You see,
the truth is that no, there are some players here. Sometimes we have to. You say wabon. You don't have to be like, like we massage it and things.
No.
Someone like Rafinha, like this, or Casa Bebreno. Rafinha, he is hurt because Barcelona is not part. Barcelona and company has had 30 million now. And by this time, and Laporte, Charlie Nico, bra.
Make it come quick. More fun.
Only been jealous in next 4 years. You see that they same Barcelona player.
You'll be very happy playing the
club.
We are just waiting when they start. When they book a slot to the next 4 years edition, we'll be there.
It's just jealousy.
We'll be there no matter what.
Charlie, you guys.
Be there.
But the advantage of this Club World Cup is that it makes your team like gel so well. This is advantage that Chelsea will get.
Yeah.
Because now they are getting some new players that they are trying to, there is some kind of togetherness. Yeah. So in this kind of moment, when they play together some 3-4 matches during the season, you see how good they'll be. If Maresca and Coca say we are not title contenders, we are not.
So Kamla has highlighted a very important point. The togetherness. The players getting to know each other during this period. But one key thing we have to also look at is the grass, the pitch.
Yeah.
And a lot of players have complained. Maresca has complained.
Yeah.
The pitch is dry. The ball bounces like a rabbit. Look, Richie. This is a place we'll be going for the World Cup next year. Talk to me about the pitch and what must FIFA do?
First of all, make we talk true. USA no be footballing country.
And I saw my bobo.
Bob on ball.
Now in time Messi mu na bobo see any footballing country.
Come on. When you look at the European football terrain, their marketing and all that, when you compare to that, even the American citizens, most of them even don't know Messi, who is playing it. Most of them don't. A lot of people don't know. It be fact.
Snoop Dogg them thought they go stadium.
Forget Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg ain't 1 billion population. Make we talk the truth. It be NBA them a focus day. The rugby, the American football, then kind of games. So this pitch, most of the stadiums we see them playing in, most of them are for American football.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So the pitch is not made for football. So you will not get the quality as compared to the Europeans. So this should be the last time FIFA will be taking a tournament there. Let's try and call a spade a spade.
Which after this World Cup,
we shouldn't go there.
Go to
the US.
But what I know clearly is that some of the stadiums that are they are playing the Club World Cup games in, they will not be used during the World Cup.
You see?
Yeah, some of them will not be used, especially a stadium like the MetLife Stadium. It will not be used during the FIFA Club World Cup. Some of them will be used, but I feel like most of the stadiums that they are playing the CONCACAF Gold Cup will be used for the FIFA World Cup next year. Yeah. But for MetLife, yeah, I quite say they play NFL, they do wrestling. Yeah, because next month they'll be I guess I'm one WWE fan. I follow WWE wrestling. In this thing, I guess they'll be doing SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium.
Oh, okay.
So for that stadium, it's a Challenge Entertainment Stadium.
Yeah, so if the coaches are complaining about the pitch, they have all the right because this
is very risky.
It's built for something different. Yeah.
Another key thing has to do with heat. Look, we've seen temperatures rise as high as 36 degrees Celsius. There's the cooling break where players will have to sit out for some few minutes, try to take in some water just to cool the system. Look, I don't know what you guys think about it, but I feel it slows the game down one way or the other. I don't know what to think.
For me, I don't feel like it slows. Cooling break is okay because I'm in Ghana here, so I feel like it's normal because there are instances that we play football games over here and they go for cooling break, maybe some 1 minute. Mostly it's 1 minute. So I feel like it's something normal that cooling break. There's something that is supposed to be there. I don't feel like it is really taking a lot of time because 1 minute for cooling break. It
even helped the coach to talk. Give instructions.
Give you instructions during that moment. So cooling break, I just feel like it's a normal thing.
So Richie, look, the European clubs, like we said, they are using this period to prep for the season proper.
Yeah.
Talk to me about injuries. Looking at the timing of this tournament, how will it affect players going into the season come next few months?
See, injuries will always be there for players, regardless. So far as they are playing on the field, there will be injuries.
It's not signing 40 players, like the way
Chelsea was in a church.
So let's face fact. Rodri never played the Club World Cup to have the ACL.
Sure.
It was a different tournament, and even in Europe on a better pitch. When this kind of injuries are coming, they don't just tell you anything. They just come at any given time.
Yeah.
So I don't think Club World Cup will create injuries. They will do. Rodri had this injury from the Euros. We've seen a lot of players facing injuries from different tournaments. So it shouldn't be the Club World Cup that will give a huge number of injuries.
No, Rodri even had this injury from the Premier League against Arsenal.
Yes.
You see,
it was in the Premier League.
So let's try and understand that the Club World Cup is just replacing a national tournament.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways.
And even one thing is that the Club World Cup is not going to be played every year. Yeah. It's now unfortunately 4 years. So,
but my problem is the teams should be limited to 16.
Okay.
Not 30. From 16, we'll go to quarterfinals, semifinals, and then it's done. But with the 32, I think a lot of Dawson.
Anyways, I don't know what you guys also think out there, but my panelists here feel that the timing of the Club World Cup, especially for the European clubs, is not really going to worry as far as injuries and preparations for the upcoming season is concerned. I don't know what you guys also think, but then imagine a World Cup next year, quarterfinal, maybe Argentina, Spain, then the match will have to be called off for some 5-hour break before we come back. Charlie.
That one there we go there them to make them play.
But by all means, and the European team go win the Club World Cup.
And the European team go win.
We Ghanaian fans, we go carry ice block from here, go there.
Anyways, guys, join us on our comment section. Let us know what you also think as far as this discussion we have is concerned. We'll be glad to engage you. As always, take very good care of yourselves. We'll be back again. Subscribe, share, be good.